Hey guys, how you doing? It's Hitman 23. It is Saturday. It is February 22nd. And just coming on to show you a few things I got in the mail over the last few days. Not a ton of stuff. I've been trying to rein it in a little bit. I got to think about the National. It's going to be here before you know it. And I just got to start, bringing it back in. Bringing it back in. So just a couple of things, few cards and one non-card. I'm actually more excited about the non-card than I am the cards, but no, I love the cards, but this other piece is really cool because it's nostalgic, and we'll get to it. We'll show that last. But first thing is I'm working on the 1999 Topps Lord of the Diamond Refractor set, and I just got in today. I got in the Jeff Bagwell. So there's 15 cards in this set, and I think in hand, 3 deep, and I think I got a couple coming in, one more coming in, and I think I got one more sitting in my COMC box. So when I get that shipped, I think it's like Darren Erstad, very low-hanging fruit. But yeah, there is the Jeff Bagwell. You can see the great refractorage on that. And the back, it says refractor. Make sure. You got to be careful, guys. If you're on eBay and for some reason, if you're looking to buy one of these cards, be very careful. A lot of them say refractors when they're not refractors. Make sure the photos are the photo of the card. There's a front and a back photo, and make sure you look at the back and make sure it says refractor on it. Otherwise, you're gonna buy a card that's not a refractor because you've got the base, which are just regular tops, and then you have the tops chrome, and then the refractor. So just beware when you're buying that. I don't know if people are trying to be sneaky or if just because the card looks a certain way with the front. Because even the base ones have some pretty sick shine to them. I'm not gonna lie. And the regular chrome again too have some pretty sick shine, but just be buyer beware. Check the back of the card to make sure it has that little refractor right over the number on the back. All right, so do yourself that favor. Second little piece or few pieces. I jumped on a sale that Sammy Thunder was having about a week or so ago. I think it was like a week. And he got on and did a video about some raw cards or ungraded cards that he was going to sell or trying to sell. And had a nice little stack of 1956 tops, which I gladly purchased from him. So thank you very much, Sammy. So I'll show you what I got from Sammy's little 56 run here. I got the Bill Skowron. So very cool. So the 56 is probably, one of the most beloved. Let's do that. One of the most beloved designs, I think, in the Topps run. I think most people like it. I love it. I think it's my favorite 50s design. It is my favorite 50s design. Not maybe is, but is. I got this Richie Ashburn. Right there. Just the action on these cards is just amazing. Just beautiful, beautiful pieces of artwork. How about the underappreciated Del Crandall? He was a really good catcher for the Braves back in the day. Del Crandall, the nice play at the plate. Let's see if I can get that a little closer. That halo out of there. And these are all graybacks. And then the Hank Bauer, great card. I love when the umpire's in the shot as well. That's awesome. The Hank Bauer. And then we got the first Topps card of Elston Howard. He had a 55 Bowman rookie card. And then his first Topps card was 56 Topps. Again, great imagery on that. The colors on these just pop with the nameplates. Team name, just in those really vibrant colors. And then a lot of the field, with that green. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. And the last card is actually an upgrade because I actually already had this card, but I was very excited that this was in here because mine's pretty beat. So this is a definite upgrade, and it's the Irv Noren card. My first 1956 Topps card was this card, the Irv Noren card, and I got it in Cooperstown probably. Oh man, I think it was I'm not sure if it was the trip I made when I was like in high school or college, early college with my parents and my sister, or if it was when I went up with my wife and baby son Evan back in 2001. I want to say it was in 2001 that I picked up my first 56 Topps at I forget what store it was. There was a couple of card stores in Cooperstown, and I think it was, I don't know, is there Yaz Strimskis or Yaz? I don't know. I forget, but I remember picking that. He had a bin of cards, and I wanted an old baseball card, so I found a Yankee in that, and that was my first 56 Topps. So now I got a really nice copy of it. And that's it for the card. So the last piece here, and I kind of showed a few things or one or two things a few weeks ago in one of my videos. I've been going through a real nostalgic period lately. Not that baseball cards aren't nostalgic. They sure are. But there was another part of me growing up. Kind of my first love as a boy, as a little kid growing up in the, in the 70s, right? I was a kid in the 70s. And I loved fire engines, and I loved the show Emergency. That was my first show that I remember watching. It was my favorite all-time TV show. Still to this day, it's my favorite all-time TV show, Emergency. And I'm right now watching the whole series. I think I'm on season 4. Me and my wife are both watching it, and we're really enjoying it. I love it. So that show got me started into cars and fire trucks. Like, I love vehicles and all that good stuff. So I had a really nice little Matchbox car collection when I was a kid. That was like, before Star Wars, it was Matchbox cards. And I played the heck out of my Matchbox cards. I still have probably 90% of the cars I had from when I was a kid. I played the heck out of those. Outside, inside, in the snow, in the dirt. Like, loved them. Always loved the fire trucks, all the rescue equipment. So, of course, Emergency just fed right into that for me with the fire equipment and the fire trucks. So, in 1976 was America's bicentennial, right? And where I was living in New York at the time, there was a parade in the town of Elmsford, which was literally the next town over from where I lived. If you know New York, all the towns just north of New York City are very tightly packed and, densely populated. And you can be in one town to the next town pretty quickly. So the next town over, in fact, I went to school my first 3 years in the town of Elmsford. And there was the parade. And, of course, in the parade, you have fire engines. So I remember the fire engines, just slowly moving down the street. And I was, like, in my glory. And one of the towns that participated was North Tarrytown. And I always remembered the North Tarrytown, just the name North Tarrytown. And I always, linked it with fire trucks and everything else. North Tarrytown is also is now known as Sleepy Hollow. That's where the Legend of Sleepy Hollow came from and all that good stuff. But I always just remembered the fire engine. So I was on eBay doing some searches, die casts about 2 weeks ago, and I found this. It's not from 1976. It's from 1980, but it's the 1980 Mack Pumper from North Tarrytown, New York. And I just absolutely said, that has to come home and rest with me for a while. I need to borrow that for a few years. Isn't that so cool? I just love it. And I was like, I just needed a little bit of a diversion from sports cards. I'm a collector at heart. I've always been that way, and I just was like, I want something different. And I was like, you know what, this is fun. This is cool stuff, and I just think those are so well done, and I love that. So the 1980 Mack Pumper from North Tarrytown, New York. Very, very cool. So that's it, guys. If you're feeling nostalgic, look up an old TV show, watch it, watch some episodes, go on eBay, see what you could find that reminds you of that time in your life, whether it's whatever time period is. I'm gonna go on eBay. I don't know about tonight, but I'm gonna go rebuy um, the Emergency board game because I had that when I was young and I used to love that game. And they have them on eBay, so I'm gonna pick that up. The Emergency board game. It was a Milton Bradley game and came with little fire trucks and the whole 9 yards, and I loved that. And even like I would take the game board and I would use my Matchbox cars on the game board because there was like little streets on the game board. It was like made up of streets in different areas of Los Angeles. So I would use my Matchbox cars in there and stuff. It was really fun. So go out if you're getting nostalgic about something, you want a little break from baseball cards or sports cards. You know, delve into something and enjoy and have fun with it. But that's it, guys. That's what I have for you today. Might come back. I might come back later with another video. I'm not sure yet. I'm not going to make any promises. But definitely either today or tomorrow, I want to do another video on something I haven't done in quite a while. So I bid you adieu. Until the next time, may the cardboard gods shine down upon each and every one of you. And in some people's cases, may the diecast gods shine down upon each and every one of you. So what is going to take us out today? The fire engine is going to take us out today, of course, because it's something unique and different than whatever else is right in front of me here that you can't see. So you guys take care. Have a good one. 10-4, KMG 365, the whole 9 yards. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.